1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. On the phone right now, former Siena Saints standout basketball player Tay Fisher now plays for the Harlem Globetrotters. And Tay, it's crazy that the last time we spoke, it was like back in November, and you were getting ready to come back to the Capital Region as a member of the Globetrotters. And now this summer, you're coming back to the Capital Region once again, August 8th through 12th. You've got your basketball camp going on at Troy High. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind the Tay Fisher basketball camp.
Well, my basketball camp it's great. In my opinion, what I strive on is for kids to have fun and to learn. And, playing with the Harlem Globetrotters, that's what I've been all about. This is my 12th year doing my basketball camp. It started in Kingston High, where I'm originally from, and it expanded to Saratoga, and then now it's at Troy High. So, I've always been that type of person that loved to just play basketball, have fun, and work hard at the same time. So there's nothing better than being able to have it at Troy High and give kids the opportunity to spend some time with me for a whole week, 5 hours each day, and, just talk about everything, have fun, and enjoy the staff members that I have that's included as well.
Yeah, the camp runs from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I got to ask this, how much fundamental basketball is being taught, how much basketball with a flair is being taught, and how much do the kids just want to see you do some of the crazy stunts that the Globetrotters do?
It's a little bit of everything. I start at age 8, and I end at age about 15, and it's for boys and girls. I average about 50 kids, which is really good because I don't want to have too many kids. I want to have a decent amount of kids where I'm able to give them individual attention and teach them the fundamentals, teach them passing, dribbling, shooting, defense, where to go on the court. I have great staff that played collegiate basketball or professional basketball as well. So it makes it a lot easier when you have other people who are all in tune with some of the things that I want to do. So I make sure I split up the kids and make sure like 8 to 10-year-olds are playing together and 11 to 14-year-olds are playing together. So then everyone has that mix. And, no one is left out. And then towards the end of the day, the kids can go swimming if they want, just from working so hard in the gym. And it's in August, so I know it's hot. And, it's one of the best times that I can ever put together in the summer, especially from being away so long. And then I'll also show them a lot of fun things as well. But they all get a nice Tay Fisher T-shirt, and they get a basketball to go home with to make sure that they work on their game.
Tay Fisher with us, former Siena basketball player, 1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. Now, you mentioned that great staff. You've had former Siena teammates, former Siena players, as well as your old rivals at UAlbany help you out with this camp in the past. How important is it for you to integrate the Capital Region college basketball scene to these Capital Region kids?
It's great because there is a big rivalry between Siena and UAlbany, but that's on the court. Off the court, we're all friends. At least that's how I am right now, that I'm older. So I had people like Evan Himes come and work out with the kids at my camp. I had Kenny Hasbrook, had Alex Franklin. I had Heather Steck, who played on the Siena team when I played. Kiana Williams, who played for UAlbany. And I'm just trying to expand it because I want these kids to be able to see people who played college basketball or ones that are currently playing right now that they can go and watch. Because it's not all about me, it's about the kids as well. And I want them to get the opportunity to just pick up on other people as well and their insight because we have so much to offer. And I'm really excited about this year and some of the people who I'm thinking of bringing in. And I'm going to keep it going from there. Like I said, it's 12 years. That's quite a long time to be able to keep something going for so long.
August 8th through 12th at Troy High School, the Tay Fisher basketball camp, 9 a.m., 2 p.m. We'll have more information about it at 1045theteam.com. Tay, you also mentioned, in your camp brochure that there's also some leadership stuff, how to be a leader on the court and off the court. What kind of messages do you relay to kids at this camp? Because when I was going to camp, when I used to work basketball camps, that was always one of my favorite parts, just hearing the stories of the counselors.
Well, one of the things that I don't do at my camp is just roll the ball out there and say, okay, let's play 5-on-5 full court. I don't, that's not how my camp is designed. We play games at the end of the day. So for the first 3-4 hours, we're doing drills. We're working on fundamentals. We're doing competitions. And then I like them to be able to do things throughout the week and then carry it over into the games. They work on 2-ball dribbling, things that they've never done before. I make it my responsibility to make sure that they're able to do it by the end of the week. And being a leader is a great thing that they need to learn how to do, because I have kids that have a hard time working with other people, especially kids that they don't know, or they get mad about things if a referee makes a bad call. But at my camp, I make that known right from the very beginning that that's one of the things that we're going to be working on. And I promise you, by the end of the week, they are better at that, because I want that to carry over until they get to AAU or play for their school team or play with their friends. And that's what it's all about. It's about creating memories and doing things at camp that's going to last outside of that full week of camp that I have once a year.
Tay Fisher with us, 104.5 The Team, 104.5theteam.com. Tay Fisher basketball camp coming to Capital Region August 8th through 12th. Tay, you're with the Harlem Globetrotters. Globetrotters season, you're going to be wrapping up next week. Are you ready for it to end? I mean, can you ever get enough basketball? Because the travel, the competition, the long days, it's never ending, isn't it?
It is never ending, but I am ready for it to end so I can get a little break. I love what I do. Been doing it for 7 years. Been to 55-plus countries. At least 30 of them I've been to more than once. And but sometimes you need to get away and just relax and then come back to it fresh. I've been on the road since December 26th. We left on Christmas morning, so our first game was the next day after Christmas. And, we've been working so hard, playing every single day, traveling around the world. It's time to come home for a little bit, get refreshed, and then get back out there with the team and then do it back over again. And I love what I do. When you love what you do, you can never get tired of it. But there is a time where you need to just take a step back, look at everything, get back to my community, see people who've been supporting me so much, and then get back out there and continue to do it.
When we talked earlier in November, you mentioned Meadowlark Lemon and the effect that he's had on you and the Globetrotters and just that kind of style of basketball. Well, he passed away in December. What did that loss, how did that affect you as a member of the Globetrotters family?
It affected us a lot, especially me, because, the Globetrotters have been around for 90 years, and when you talk to people who used to watch the Globetrotters back in the 60s, they remember people like Curly Neal and Meadowlark Lemon. Those are the two people you hear about the most. Losing him is a big loss, not only to the Globetrotters, but to basketball in general. So last week, we dedicated, Muhammad Ali dedicated a basketball court to him in Phoenix, Arizona. And that's where we will be playing at next week. So I think that, when you lose someone just as important as Meadowlark Lemon, you got to continue to work hard and pave the way and continue to do the things that he's done for us to the new and the future generation of basketball players.
Tay, we'll get you out of here on this. Siena had a really productive season, continuing to move forward under Jimmy Patsos. They finished third in the MAC this year. Coach Patsos signed an extension to stay with the Saints for a little while longer. How happy are you as a graduate, as an alumni, to see Jimmy Patsos continuing to rebuild this program and to sign on an extension?
I'm really excited because he's a great guy and a great coach. He had a great year. He's doing better than people expected. And you know what? Expectations for Siena is really high, especially after we had those nice runs at Siena with Coach McCaffrey. And he's doing a good job stepping in, bringing in some young players, finishing third in the MAC last year. I mean, obviously you want to be first, but we're going to continue to work until we get that. And, he's always reaching out to me, always wants me to come by and speak to the kids at camp, always checking to see how I'm doing. And, I've known him well before he was even at Siena, from when he was at Loyola. So it's great to be able to have a nice relationship with a coach who you've known prior to him already becoming a coach at your school. And I think that that's a huge benefit for Siena. Keep our fans happy, that's what it's all about.
Siena and UAlbany are going to play each other in the Albany Cup next year at UAlbany. As great as it is to play at the Times Union Center and host that rivalry game, do you ever wish you had a chance to go into enemy territory and play that game on their campus?
Oh, that's funny that you mentioned that, because I just heard about that yesterday. I would have loved to. I would have loved to even have played one game at Siena. Even though it's a small gym, I'm pretty sure that would have packed up really loud, and, the crowd would have been going crazy. It would have felt like you were right on top of the players. But it's good to change it up a little bit. It's always good to see how things is going to react when you change up things, and then if it doesn't work out, then you go back to how it used to be. But it's a good change for the community, good change for the Capital District. The rivalry is not going to change, so it doesn't matter if this game was played at a high school gym. It's still going to be a very tough game, and I'm really excited about that as well.
Tay Fisher, former Siena basketball player, with us, current Harlem Globetrotter. He's got his basketball camp coming to Troy High School August 8th through 12th. Again, we'll have information on that at 1045theteam.com. Tay, congratulations on all your success. And look, you've earned a break, so congrats on the end of the Globetrotter season, and we'll see you here in August.
Oh, man, thank you so much. And I hope to see a lot of people, a lot of new faces at my Tay Fisher basketball camp, like you said, on August 8th through the 10th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thanks a lot, my man. I appreciate it.